We'll see how successful he is with a few tanks. But once again, a single swarm with him. Oh, the swarm doesn't get down. So this actually could be a pretty effective attack. We'll see how much reinforcements Modesty has to go with it. But if he's able to take this base down, Piano might be able to work himself back into this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there on the. Well, we now see units being used, moved through that Nidus Canal to go and clean up that attack. So it looks like Piano will not be taking that base out today, and a nice play going off on Medic Marines, and more cracklings just being produced. And there's 2-2 upgrades for each player, and I agree with you there that I do think that Modesty is just saving up to a mass ultras, and we see 4 dropships being loaded, and it looks like we're just going to have a massive drop in Modesty's base. I'm not sure if it's going to be his natural or his main, but it just looks like there's going to be one massive drop. It's probably going to be the equivalent to a Zerg Doom drop here.
Yeah, Piano still is losing his science vessels to Scourge. He's probably only got like four vessels out in the field total, maybe just one. It looks like the drop for Piano is coming into Modesty main now. There's only one sunken colony here to defend it. There's a couple of cracklings too, but another huge marine firebed dropping on the main and killing all of the drones in the main base. And wow, the main base is completely defenseless. He should be able to take out every single tech beauty Modesty has, unless Modesty just gets there quickly. It looks like he does not have an army to defend that main base. The Defiler Mine going down, Ultralisk Cavern down, Hydroden down, and the Spire just going down now. Wow, this was a huge drop for Piano. Piano just killing every single tech building that Modesty ever had. He's only got a control group of Zerglings in the area and a couple of Scourge, but the dropships are out of play already, and all the spawning pools going down as well. So wow, looks like Modesty's not going to be able to reinforce at all. He does not have any buildings to reinforce, but oh, looks like he made a couple of ultras in the last second. He did manage to get a couple of ultralisk out, and I believe those ultras are going to be modern enough to deal with the remnants of that attack. But that attack was probably wow, that was extraordinarily cost effective. Modesty just now rebuilding his Spire and his ultralisk camera, but that was just a great job for Piano. Wow.
You know, once again, that was a great opportunity for Piano to do almost irreversible damage, but I don't know what he was thinking. He moved his forces around in the base instead of just taking down the hive. If he takes down that hive, you know, and it makes it so that way only if, wow, some nice scourging there on random dropships. Only if, oh crap, I got a phone call. Sorry.
Okay, Theed, you go ahead, or you want me to go ahead?
I'll take over, but yeah, if Piano had just gone and taken out the hive, then that would have been almost unreversible GG damage, because and here we see an attack moving into Modesty's third or fourth base. I don't remember which one it is, but it just looks like that base is going down. All those hatcheries, all those larvae, no more mining from there. Looks like that's going down, and then it's clear sailing straight down to the natural and to re-kill the hive, and then it's basically GG from there, in my opinion, because that Terran ball, it's just too large right now, and Dark Swarm's going down, but it's nothing that can, there's almost nothing that can possibly be done anymore for Modesty to come back in this and actually have a shot at winning, unless somehow, some miracle way, Modesty gets nukes, carriers, battle cruisers, and everything endgame tech, and then just A moves.
Actually, you know what? Modesty's actually still got a really huge bank. He was saving up for these ultras, and I don't think he spent very much of his money. And I think that I think he's still going to be able to spam a lot of units. I still see him spamming a lot of units. I think Piano definitely is in a really good spot right now. He's taking down a lot of the mining, and he definitely has an opportunity here. And he needs to take down one gas expansion. He needs to take down the 12 or the 11 really to solidify this and make it so that way even once the buildings for Modesty get finished, that he can't work his way back into this. He needs to take one more base, and that's going to be really key. But the key thing also is that Modesty hasn't allowed Piano to get a third gas up. So Piano's actually probably mined out of his main and natural. So he's probably only mining off of one base right now. So he's probably struggling economically. And when you don't have money, just a few ultras can just be a real tough thing to handle. And we'll see if Modesty is able to do this with just a few number of units. But this is going to be actually very close. I don't think this game is quite over yet.
Yeah, definitely. We see huge attack coming from Modesty with a couple of Ultralisks and Zerglings on what seems to be the only mining base for Piano. Piano is just going to do the Razor Trick on that 1 o'clock. Not going to be very effective. But that mining base from Piano is under siege, and he's not moving that many units to defend it. So I believe those Ultralisks are getting so many SCV kills there. Oh my God. Definitely, Modesty has lost 2 bases, but he has saved up a lot of money. But also, I believe that Modesty is not in such a great position as Deja might think, because his natural expansion was harassed, was completely denied mining for a couple of minutes there. His main base was not mining either, and he just lost 2 bases. So he's either got a huge amount of money in the bank because he's not spent any money, or he's in a really bad position. He's either in a really good position or in a really bad position. Looks like Ultras aren't going to move in toward Piano's natural expansion here. The bunker goes down, and I don't think Piano has any army to defend his base with. Both side vessels but getting snapped again. So this is pretty much the final attack for Modesty. Piano does not have anything to reinforce. Well, to fight this off against. He does not have an army. His army is probably just those 3 Marines standing in between the barracks.
Yeah, I had totally forgotten that Modesty had saved up all that cash to just spam ultras. So yeah, with that now in mind, I was wrong when I said that Modesty had basically lost the game and that there was nothing that he could do. And GG coming from Piano. So it looks like Modesty has now taken 2 down and even one on a map that was completely Terran favored over a Zerg player.
Yeah, definitely some really high quality play there from Modesty. I think we saw a lot of errors from Piano though, a lot of mistakes in his decision making. I think he had some really good drops going down there. He had some really good opportunities, I think, to take this game, and just made some critical errors, positioned his units incorrectly here and there, and it really came back to bite him. I think he took bases way too late, stayed on 2 bases for way too long, didn't solidify that bottom right fast enough, and slowly just fell to the Zerg economic powerhouse. So that's going to be GG, and we're going to go on to set 4. Modesty is continuing once again. 2 wins already for Modesty. He'll be going for a 3rd in the next set.
Yep, thanks for watching, guys. GG.
GG.